Hello guys, how y'all doing? Welcome back again to MJ Crypto, and I'm going to be discussing support and resistance with you. This is the first practical lesson that you will be undergoing. Now, technical analysis often begins with support and resistance. Okay, you can see the support zone right here. This is just a clear indication. Support zone right here. Support zone right here. At these particular zones, buyers are most likely interested because price comes down to support. Okay, it comes down here. We call it a retracement. Okay, price movement actually what comes down to this level. So buyers are very much interested at these areas. Okay, where we have the support. At these areas where we have the support. Now, let me just take that off. Now, on the other spectrum, resistance is usually associated with sellers. Okay, resistance is usually what? Associated with what? Sellers. Now, it is called a resistance because it is an area. Okay, it's an area preventing price from going up. In other words, the buyers were trying to push the price up. They're trying to push the price up, something like this. You can see right here, they were trying to push the price up at these levels, but there was a resistance there, meaning sellers were dominant. And now don't forget, the people who were actually pushing the price are the buyers, which are often found at these areas, support zones. Okay, often found here. They were pushing the price up, and sellers were what? Bringing down the price. Now, why are they bringing down the price? They are selling off their what? Profit. They are taking profit. Now, remember I told you guys something that at every point in time, every buyer will eventually become a seller. I told you guys this. Every buyer will what? Eventually what? Become a seller. And every seller, all the sellers you see at this level, let me teach you guys something. All the sellers you see at this level, all of them will eventually become buyers again. After they take their profit, they will wait for another support somewhere around here. Wait for another support again, somewhere around this level, and then buy. So this is just a simple analogy of what support and resistance is. Okay, so I'm going to take you into our chart right now, probably TradingView or Binance, and show you exactly what it is I am saying. Okay, we're going to have a live demonstration on price action right about now. Let me pause this video and continue it while we get there. So now this is TradingView, and I want to make an analysis on XRP right now. I want to show you how to draw your support line and draw your resistance. Now, to draw your resistance, you must map out some key areas where price reacted. Okay, now let's do this together. I see price reacted somewhere around here, somewhere around here, somewhere around here, of course, somewhere around here, and somewhere around here. Can you see? Price reacted. In other words, price was trying to push price was trying to push towards the upside. It's trying to push up. It's trying to push up. It's trying to push up, but it couldn't. So we already have a resistance around that axis there. Can you see it? Then for the support is usually at the bottom. The support, let's map this out now. We'll draw it perfectly, but I'm just showing you areas where we were rejected, somewhere around there. Somewhere around there. Can you see price bouncing off from these areas? You can see the wicks. Can you see it? Price was bouncing from that particular area, that particular zone. Now, after we've done that, we now understand that, okay, these zones are quite very, very particular. So what do we do next? Very, very simple. I'm going to cancel this now. So we want to draw our support and resistance. Mind you, support and resistance are not lines. Don't let the usual saying that, oh, you draw your support line. It's not a line, it's a zone. Support is a zone, it's an area. It's not a straight line. It's an what? It's an area. Although when you use indicators, some indicators come as lines. But in most cases, those indicators map areas. Okay? Now, I'll be showing you how to do this manually. Quickly. And the next thing we want to do now is to come here on trading view. Let's come here on trading view. And just come to this icon here. Okay? Just come here. And then we'll click on it. And then this is the drawing section. Then we'll select rectangle, because we want to draw a line, obviously. Select rectangle, which is this guy right here. Select rectangle, and we're good. Now we're going to drag this cursor. Can you see my cursor? Let me show you my cursor. We're going to drag this cursor. See, it's moving. Can you see it's moving? Good. Now you can do this with your smartphone. We're going to drag this cursor and drag it to the very bottom swing low. This is called a swing low. Okay, we're going to draw it to the very bottom, place it somewhere around here, and then draw from here. Can you see it? Ensure that it's touching all the candle wicks. Okay? Ensure that it's what? Touching all the candle wicks. Now, after we do this, ensure it's touching all the candle wicks. After we do this, we can now change the background and make it a different color. We can now change the background. Change this background and make it something green like this. Now, the reason why we're doing this is to ensure that we know at the back of our minds that green stands for what? Support. I use another color, but I prefer what? Using green. Now, having done this, we now want to map out our what? Resistance. Now, we do the same thing again. We come here, click on this, and go to rectangle. See it? It's very, very, very simple. Come here, we'll map out this axis. Can you see it? And then boom, we've gotten our what? Ensure it's touching all the wicks, so ensure it's touching everywhere. And now we'll not change this color to red. Can you see it? Now we have successfully what? Drawn our support zone and resistance what? Zone. So it's very, very simple. Can you see it? Very, very simple. This is a live trade. I gave a signal on this particular trade. Okay? Although I didn't use support and resistance, I used some other technical strategies. Okay? So basically, this is how you draw your support. So here is your support. Here is your support. Here's your resistance. So at these areas now, yeah, price can now be moving within here, within this range. Let me show you guys something. Price can now move within this range. Within this range. Can you see it? Now, in simple terms, we usually call it, okay, I'm not going to talk about this now. I'll talk about distribution and accumulation in the next video. Okay? I'll talk about that in the next video. But basically, just understand that this is how it basically is to draw simple but yet very effective support and resistance. Okay, so we now have our support and resistance, and if we want to take our profit after analyzing a trade, I'm going to show you guys how to do that pretty soon. So now let's talk about distribution and accumulation. Yeah, we'll talk about that now.